Radio riders, we're on the far side of the field. Scoreline's 3-zip. Just waiting for the players to get in the lineup. Byron Davidson, he's about to lay down the law. That's Boz, isn't it? Looks like Boz. Okay, ball's in. It's in between the twos. The three, that'll be Tawa Hollywoke. Will he send it from here? No, he won't. He'll send it forward. He's played for New Zealand 2 or 3 times now. He puts it across into Dane Myers, fresh out of South Africa, I believe. He'll bash through the middle of the pack. Sees the quarter line come up. He chips right. And beautiful bounce, but couldn't get up on it. It'll be a battle between him and Lockie Richardson. Myers, he gets a touch to it, flicks it forward. They both get their heads down. This will be Myers. Well, Myers, he's going to have to work the racket back and forth. He sees a little bit of room. The angle shot. Has he done his trigonometry? Yes, he has. 4 plays 0. Okay, ball in now. It's going out the right-hand side over to Warwick. Who will it be? It'll be Lockie Jackson, the informed 3 of the competition. He burns past the defensive Myers, looking for his number 1 in Bridget Shepherd. The pass, they need to take it on the turn. It flips out of the bottom of the racket. Shepherd, she should be the first one there. The backhand pickup, flicks it forward over the sideline. When in doubt, chuck it out. We'll see what the umpire has to say. So it'll be a Tawa ball. Hollyoak, he puts it on the offside, riding the big bay pony, catches nicely, works the racket back and forth, sees the pass up ahead, he loves to throw the passing game, puts the bounce down, just canters forward himself here, loves looking at his feet, trying to find his own shadow, canters forward. Tawa Holyoak takes a bit of a hit there off Bridget Shepherd. She's nice and aggressive, that girl. Puts it across. Myers, he probably should have caught that one. Ball's on the deck. Who's going to be the first one there? It'll be Myers. He's on it like a fat kid on a cupcake. Couldn't get it on the first attempt. Picks it up on the second. Sees the goal. Puts it through. 5-0. 5-0 the score.
5-0. They go far side of the field with umpire. Looks like Ryan Copeland, the second umpire out here with Byron Davison. He said, give me a straight line. I'll give you the ball. Ball's in. Who's got that lady in? Bridget Shepherd. Shepherd now. She'd want to get moving. Here comes the defence of the Wandoan team. Racket behind. Stick work going everywhere. Jasmine Bowden giving plenty. And she's unloaded it. This is Jasmine Bowden up to Myers. Pass comes and goal. 6-0. 6 goals to 0. The Wandoan team are onto a flyer. Great work there from the number 2 of Jasmine Bowden. And that'll be chukka. That's the end of the first one. Wandoan to a 6-goal 0 lead.
So just for anyone who wasn't sure about the sport of polocrosse, the World Cup is held next year at Warwick in April, I'm pretty sure. Dan O'Leary, who's your pick for the World Cup?
Oh, Jock, I couldn't go past the old Australians, but, you know, the South Africans come over last year and gave us a bit of a trial. But, hey, you know, you just got to go with your home country and go with Australia.
So for anyone not sure, South Africa is the reigning champions. They won at the last World Cup, played out of Durban. And we'll be back to the polocrosse just now. Second section, ball goes in. It's out the Warwick side. Who's got an eye for it? That'll be the number... Oh, well, what a ball there from the number 1 from Warwick. She couldn't get to it, but she spoiled it for everyone else. Ball's on the deck. It should be the number 2 now in... Yeah, Jimmy Pobar, I thought it was. Jimmy Pobar working his way forward, looking for his number 1 in Mac McFadden. He puts it cross into the racket of McFadden. He drives on past the defence like a screen door in a submarine. Goal time. So... that takes him to 7. 7 plays, zip. 7-zip. Okay, far side of the field now. Well, waiting for the lineup not to look like a pack of twisties. Ball goes in. It's out the Warwick side. That'll be the number 1 in McFadden. He's on it like a seagull on a chip. He's out of there. Gets to the quarterway, looking for his... looking for the bounce, a nice place to put it down. He puts it across on the offside. Maybe not the best option because the number 3 there in Thornton, she might be able to take that one off him. So umpires had a whistle blown, crossed the 30-yard line. We'll give it into the racket of Thornton. Plenty of horsepower here. She fires it forward into the racket of the number 1 in Caitlin Brooke. Brooke, she's got green shirts all around her. Her teammates, the enemy, and whistle blown. So McFadden to take the 10-yard throw out. He sends it high, long, gets it on the first attempt. He turns the little grey pony round. Got to get past the defence of Thornton. Oh, what a left wheel there. The full 360, the high, long angle shot. They've had some coaching, these kids. 8 plays, nothing.
Righto, Warwick, they just need to get a little bit of ball on their side. As they come, Brooke up the front. Morton and Thornton and that lady in Jane Thornton, she's picked it up. She'd want to get out of there pretty quick, and she's just been unloaded. Unloaded, picked up there by Jim Boopar. Pass comes across to McFadden. McFadden on the little grey, long driving shot, goal. Ella Myers out the back. Who's got it? She went down, but I think the horse has stood on the racket. Who's picked it up? It's the number 1 in Caitlin Brooke. Brooke now swings a little chestnut pony around. Up to the court, away she goes. Bounce, retrieves. That's the first one on the board. First one on the board for Warwick. Caitlin Brooke picked it up herself. Took it down, bounce, goal. Caitlin Brooke screaming instructions. Trying to gee her girls up. Ella Myers just picks up her racket. Hopefully she's still in good working order. Righto, ball in once more. Who's got it? Oh, it looks like the number 2 in Jim Boopar. Boopar now. Swing. Boopar, sorry. Boopar now get back inside, in behind Caitlin Brooke. He goes, heads downfield, looking down there for McFadden. McFadden turns the grey, big long reach on the young man, fires it through. Great delivery there. 10 goals to 1.
Okay, far side of the field. Now umpire just waiting. It's gone right out the back. Right far. Should be Thornton. She sends it forward. This could be another one on the board for the Warwick girls. Puts it into the racket of Caitlin Brooke. So Brooke now, she needs to get past the defence of the number 3. A little bit of a right wheel. Sees the post. It's high. It's long. It's goal time. 10-2. And I can't hear a single Warwick supporter, which is unusual. 10 plays 2. Caitlin Brooke with a beautiful goal. So come on, Warwick supporters, you could be the difference. Ball's gone out the back. It should be Thornton's ball. She's got an eye for it. No, the number 3 for Wandoan. That's Ella Myers, and what a pick-up she did. That was a wonderful ball. She fires it forward into the racket of McFadden. McFadden. He needs to get past the defence of Thornton. He goes one way, then the other. He can throw a goal, this boy, out into the corner. He looks over the top. He chips, he chops, he sends a high. It sends it over the black dot. That'll make it 11. 11 plays 2. Okay, waiting for the 3s to get straight. It's out the back. Ella Myers, she's plucked another one. She's going to send it right downfield. I like this little pony of hers. Plenty of pace. Up to the quarterway. Across to McFadden. McFadden to goal. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. 12. 12-2. Well, that little pony would be in my paddock any day. Okay, ball's gone out the back. Thornton, she should have her eye on this one. It's still on the deck. She picks it up nicely. So now the Warwick supporters, they've started to make some noise. A little bit too late, though. So 12 plays, 11 plays 2 at the end of the... 12 plays 2 at the end of the second. So the A grade final, or the championship grade final, is between Tansy and Warwick today. Who's your pick, Dan?
Tansy have been the pretty informed team all year, so I think I'm going to have to go with the underdogs as Warwick, though. But after last week at Killarney at the Gold Coast tournament, Warwick actually got the nudge on them, so I'd say we're going to be in for a real treat this afternoon. The Colliers Championship Trophy, the big one. It's coming your way very shortly, but after this one, we'll have the girls between the host club Cunningham and between Tansy 1 girls. Jock, how do you see this one playing out?
So it looks like Wandoan will be a bit too strong out here at the moment, but in the A-grade final, personally picking Tansy again. They have had a few suspensions if anyone hasn't been keeping up with Queensland Polocross, but I do think Tansy will be too strong. Ball goes in. It's another Wandoan ball from the 3 to the 1 to the goal. Goal time, 13 plays 2. Well, okie dokie, 1, 2, 3. Who will it be? It's gone out the back. It's been a battle between these boys. Lockie Jackson, he'll take this one. Work his way upfield. Dane Myers comes in with plenty of defence on the bay. The big baldy pony. Bit of a hit, good enough to hold it though is Jackson. Jackson working his way forward, looking for Shepherd. They get to the 30-yard line, working back and forth, left to right. Here comes the Wandoan defenders. They hunt in pairs, these boys. Jasmine Bowden coming in to do a bit of a shot. So Jackson, he'll just settle it down a bit, give himself some time. He's been watching the Warwick A-graders, this boy, looking for Bridget Separate as Jackson. He'll just work the 30-yard line. Trying to stay out of trouble. Bowden doing a wonderful job in defence. Lockie Jackson, he's lost his cool a bit here. Sent it into the area. It's picked up there by Toa Hollywoke. Will he send it long? Well, it would have been a cracker-jacker of a pass, but he couldn't get it on the first attempt. Still on the deck. Jackson with a spectacular pickup. He's right on the sideline, though. He puts the pedal to the metal. Up to the quarterway, looking for... oh, that's a bit dusty. Puts it across into the racket of Shepherd. Bridget Shepherd, she can't keep a hold of it. It's gone back to Toa Hollywoke. Someone tell him to play a little bit cool, calm, collected, please. He puts it across to Dane Myers. Myers firing forward, looking for the quarterway, the bounce, the trap, the shoot, the goal. Goal time, 14-2. Bowden, she looks like she wants this one. Ball goes in, it's out the back. Toa Hollywoke to take it forward. Well, they had to bring him in from overseas. He's put the ball across into the racket of Myers. Myers, he takes out his pony's own front legs, and that'll be no goal.
No goal on that occasion for the Wandoan team, so it's going to be this man in Jackson. Jackson takes it out for himself, but here come the green machine of Wandoan. He's looking for a pass to his number two. Number 2 in Will Reardon, sorry. Reardon delivers the pass through to Bridget Shepherd. Finally got the ball in the net. Has to get her around Hollyoak. Shepherd goes for the drive around the front. Little right-hand wheel. Oh, it fell out of the racket. What's happened? Oh, it's stuck in the racket, so it's going to be a Wandoan ball. Wandoan ball to come out. Hollyoak flicks it out to himself, but Bridget Shepherd comes in, puts plenty of pressure on him. What's happened? He's equal to the occasion, gets away, pass comes, no, to himself, couldn't get a hold of it. Shepherd, she'll pick this one up, she'll go back in, redeem herself. Oh, plucked out of the air by Hollyoak. Hollyoak pass to Myers. Myers back to Hollyoak. No, what's happened? Shepherd. This is her 3rd time. Oh, no, she's going to have to go for 4th. No, 5th. Here's that man in Myers. Dane Myers now. Checks up, has to settle play down. Here comes Will Reardon. He's going backwards. That's not where you want to go, son. You want to go forward. Myers, flick it past to Hollyoak, back to Myers. He goes, you want the ball, you take it yourself. But up in the other 80 goal scoring areas, Jackson. Lockie Jackson. Myers checks up, sorts his reins. Waiting, Jackson. Jumps forward, Jackson equal. Myers underneath the pony's nose, it goes, goal. He just had to settle play down there. Had to settle it down, they were going one end to the other. Righto, they go back far side. Who's got it now? It's that young lady in Jasmine Bowden. Flicks it across to Myers. He's taking a lot of his own ball. Bangs it into the turf. Here comes Jackson. I wouldn't want to go there too much, Dano. Jackson, I've seen him swing a racket and it's pretty ferocious. Myers goes for a ride. Jackson now burns up with him. Myers out the side of the saddle, off the post, back in field. No, beat him out over the sideline. So this is going to be Jackson, Lockie Jackson to bring it out. But that's the end of it. Put your hands together for these juniors, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of chukka number 3. This will be the last time you'll see these juniors here this weekend. Sorry, I've just been informed that it's going to be 6-minute chuckers. So you will see these juniors again. Righto, Jock. The game's Warwick have just got to get a little bit of ball back. But the next game coming up here is the Colliers women's competition. The first one we've had here at a state champs. It's going to be between Cunningham, the host club, and Tansy. Which way do you see it going, Jock?
Yeah, mate, definitely think it's going to be one of the biggest games we've had all weekend. Cunningham, they were sort of the underdogs coming into the competition. Warwick really were the favourites, and Tansy as well. So Cunningham, they've done a great job making the final. I think actually Cunningham will be too strong. Riley Ward's had an absolute crackerjacker of a weekend, and hopefully they get up. I'm rooting for the underdog, but Tansy, they've always shown year after year that they're so strong and very dependable in the finals.
So, Jock, Perth Nationals coming up in the next couple of months, actually a few weeks. Everyone's starting to head over. Will you be making the trip over there, Jock?
Yeah, mate, myself playing in the under-21 competition, in the mixed competition, didn't make the first team, but should be a great trip over. Definitely, I played the last one 2 Nationals ago in Darwin. Absolute wonderful trip, make family and friends for life, and I understand your brother's playing as well.
Yes, I think Anthony's in the Queensland under-21 mixed side, so we'll have to see how that all plans out. But we're just about to get back into the action out here between Wandoan 1 juniors and Warwick 1 juniors.
Okay, ball's gone in. It's looks like the twos, they've missed it. It'll be Caitlin Brooke first back onto it. She'll fire forward, needs to get past the defensive Ella Myers and the beautiful little dun pony. The bounce goes down, can't get it on the first attempt. Caitlin Brooke, she's the first one there. Oh, well, she's missed it clean. Ella Myers. Myers just working her way forward, looking for a nice spot of grass to put the ball down on. Comes up nicely. She's got plenty of pace upfield. Well, plenty of traffic going on in the midfield. She just takes the first exit on the highway, waits for a number 2 to take a player. Myers working upfield, right to left, left to right. Sees McFadden up the front. The pass comes across. Picture perfect pass into the racket of McFadden. Well, he probably might have... Probably should have just went straight to goal. He can't get it this time, though. He's got Thornton to get around. McFadden. He'll work around to the right. The ball goes skyward. Takes a bit of a hit. Good enough to regather. Sees the post. Will he throw it from here? No, he won't. He'll drop it out of the bottom of the racket. Worked about as well as the soup sandwich. McFadden, he gets it back and butchers it again. So that'll be Thornton's ball to take it out. Oh, well, Thornton, she sends the 10-yard throw out, puts it straight into the racket of Caitlin Brooke. Brooke, she puts the accelerator pedal on the pony, driving upwards for the quarterway, bounce down, right on the sideline. Well, it had to be close, a game of centimetres. Brooke putting the pace down, sees the quarterway, backhand shot. Well, what a shot it was, takes it to 3, 15-3. Okay, ball's gone in. It's in between the twos. The twos, they had an eye for it. Caitlin Brooke, she's cleaned up the scraps, though. She'll send it upfield all alone. Nothing but clear country and goalposts out in front. The bounce comes down. She sees the post. Won't miss it from here. 15-4. Warwick, they might be on the comeback trail.
Righto, Caitlin Brooke having a good couple of chuckers here. Ball in, out the back. Who's got it? Myers, no. Yes, that young lady. Excuse me. Caitlin Brook high over the top, waiting for the adjudication. Waved away. Waved away, so it's going to be Ella Myers to bring it back out, looking for a 2 in Jim Bopar. Flicks it out, Myers. Oh, look at this little buckskin pony go. Oh, copping plenty there from Caitlin Brook over the centre line of the horse. Caitlin Brook now, waiting for the umpire. Copeland. Play, says, ball out. Brook, can she get it? Yes, she can. Runs round the number 2 there in Jimbo Park. Oh, cops one there for good luck. Wild swing. What's going to happen? Looks like it's going to be a Warwick ball right in front of the goal sticks. Brook. Oh, no. Oh, Ella Myers. She's plucked that one out of the air. Caitlin Brook straight into her racket. Myers now flicks it across there to Jimbo Parr as they set sail. Oh, big pass, big fat and long reach, bounce, regathers on the grey goal. That was a great save there by that young girl in Ella Myers. Caitlin Brook just didn't get enough height on it. I think the old comeback. So they go to the far side once more. Ball in. Who's got it? It's that young lady. Young lady in... oh, she's been unloaded, Thornton, picked up by Jimbo Parr. Pass now, he just checks up. Here he goes, draws the black pony up. Oh, traffic centre field. Bopar, he's been unloaded, gets it back, unloaded again. Who's got it again? He's got it. No, yes. Who's got it now? And I think Lauren Morton, she picks it up, swings it around. Settles play down for Warwick, trying to get the ball up there to Caitlin Brook. Thornton takes out McFadden. Here goes Lauren Morton. Oh, no, tongue in the racket. Brook, what's happened? Carried over. Carried over the 30-yard line. Here goes Myers out to McFadden. No. Ball out to herself. Here they go. One. Oh, here's Caitlin Brook giving plenty of chase. But this little buckskin runs away up to the grey ball. 3-1 goal. So we're just here with the umpire, Byron Davison, doing the junior game. Boz, how's she going out there, mate? How are the fields? How are the kids?
Oh, mate, the fields are playing unreal, and I'll tell you what, these kids, yeah, we've got a bright future for Queensland Polocross.
That's good, mate. And how'd you go over the weekend, mate? Did you have a couple of wins? What happened? What team were you in, and how'd you go?
Yeah, mate, I played in the Gold Coast first side, and yeah, we had a fair crack. We got to the semi-final, come up against Tansy, and yeah, just got beaten by a better team on the day. So, no, but it was a real good weekend. Enjoyed it.
And, mate, how do you see it planning out this afternoon? Warwick 1 or Tansy 1?
Oh, mate, I'm going to go Warwick 1.
That's why, mate. We'll get back into the action out here with Byron Davison.
Okay, time back on the main field. We've got Bridget Shepherd with the ball. Shepherd just working her way upfield, needs to get past the defensive Bowden. Here comes the number 1 as well, Dane Myers. She's good enough to squeeze out of trouble. Squeezes through a gap tighter than a fat man in spandex. She gets the ball dislodged. We've got Bowden with the ball, takes 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, Jackson swinging like a bored housewife, and we've got a whistle blown. Yeah, that one was rough. I don't know. Dane Myers, 10-yard throw out in the offside. Regathers nicely. I'm running out of material here. Oh, well, I don't know how he did it, but he's beaten him like a red-headed stepchild. That'll be goal time. 16 plays 2. We've got Tawa Hollyoak with the ball, working forward, looking for the quarterway. He sees it. He sends it high, long, straight through the PVC. Goal time. Sends it to a pretty convincing Wandoan lead. Okay, ball goes in, gets flicked back out. When in doubt, chuck it out. Okay, ball goes in. It's out the back. Oh, well, he's plucked that one. The man from Longreach, Lockie Jackson, cantering forward, looking for his number one in Bridget Shepherd. Sees the quarter line come up. These are the Wandoan supporters. They're chasing well. Bowden on one side, Myers on the other. But the pass comes across into the racket of Bridget Shepherd now. Shepherd, she just puts the pace on the little pony, works in front of the post. Checks up. Needs to get past that offensive tower, Hollyoak. We've got the number one, Bridget Shepherd, working forward. She's off like a prom dress. Sees the goals, puts it through. That'll take it to 18. 18 plays 3.
The official score, 19-5, ball in, low and hard. Copeland throws it in, plucked out there by Lee Jackson, Lockie Jackson. Shepherd, Bridget coming to deliver the ball. Shepherd takes it down. Out in the corner, Shepherd trying to get around Hollyoak. Not a very easy task. Shepherd now checks up. Horse doing a little circus act. Rears up. Oh, look out. Big swing there from Hollyoak. What's happened? Shepherd going around. Here comes Hollyoak. Shepherd. Oh. Hollyoak and Shepherd doing battle. Shepherd's in a bit of a pickle over there in the corner. She has to get away from the racket of Hollyoak. What's happened? Horse comes in. Horse driving to the sideline. Had to flick it back inside. Hollyoak, great defensive work from Hollyoak. Who's his pass going to go to? It's, look at the pans. Goes through the hands up to Myers. Myers lets a little bay pony stretch out. Bangs it into the turf. What a goal. From the 3 to the 1. 3. Time off, we've got time off.
So we've just had the inside mail. The 28th of April is when the, well, 22nd of April is when the World Cup starts next year at Morgan Park, Warwick. So that should be an amazing competition. We've got players coming from every country in the plenty of countries in the world, including Ireland. We've got South Africa coming, Zambia. We've got Zimbabwe, South Africa being the reigning champions. New Zealand, our friends from just across the ditch. We have a friendly rivalry with them. And also USA. We've got time back on the main field. And the Warwick supporters, they go wild. So Bridget Shepherd, she throws an amazing goal down there through the post, sends them to 6. Okie dokie, we go to the far side of the field now. Umpire throws it in, ball's gone out the back. That should be Hollyoak. Hollyoak, will he send it long? I can tell him to do anything. He sends it long into the racket of Dane Myers. Myers, he can't pick it up on the first attempt. And we've had a fair few cars on the roundabout just there. So Myers, he'll canter forward, grab it once more, sees the post, puts it through. Goal time. Okay, ball's out the back. It's in between the 2s, the 1s. It'll be Shepherd. Shepherd, she'll pick it up, flick it forward. Can't keep a hold of it, though. Dane Myers, he'll ride forward. Well, he's got plenty of pace. This boy sees the quarter line come up. The bounce comes down and... well, he hasn't butchered it this time, but he came close. Another one on the board for Wandoan. So put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. The last time we'll see these juniors, the 5th chukka. And we'll have a quick interview with Christopher Soletto just in a moment. Tune into the live stream for an absolutely wonderful display. So scoreline, Wandoan in front by 5 or 6. It's close. So, Flute, how long you been involved in the sport?
Mate, I'm 62 and I had my first game at the Lungborough Polo Cross Carnival outside Quilpie there when I was 14. And look, over the years, I never done much commentary early in my career. I don't think I really commentated until I come to Toowoomba many years later. And we're at a little place up there, just trying to think of it. Can't think of it. But anyway, they got me on the back of a ute and a bloke sat there with me and asked me a few questions about different things, and I come up with the goods, and he said, you know, if I sit here with you, will you commentate? And I said, I'll have a go. And so that's where it all started. At Kilkeven was the name of the place, and John O'Neill and Sam Puglia and all those boys were back there then, and that's where my commentary started from. And I just like to present the game to the public, and that's what it's all about. And we've got some young fellas coming through the grades commentating. All I need to do is give them a few little things when there's a stoppage in play. If there's an accident, they've got to be on the ball. They've got to pull play up all around the grounds. They've got to get straight onto it. I've seen an incident this morning where it just went unnoticed, but it's got to be, you've got to be in total control as a commentator, and you have to take control, and as soon as there's an accident, pull play up on every field and get the ambulance to attend to that player before you can continue. But we've got some good up-and-coming young commentators, and young Anthony O'Leary asked me to commentate this junior game. I said, I don't need to practice. You fellas need to practice, and you're doing a good job. But I will hand out a few instructions to them. There's things you can't say over the commentary. It's a public sport. You've got to present it to the public in the best possible manner, and you've got to be aware of that at all times. You can't, at a campfire at night, you can say some rude things, but you can't say rude things over a microphone. And as we go along, I'll offer a little bit of help to young commentators coming through, and I can see a great future. There's young fellas out there that don't have a go, and one of those boys would be Grant Carroll, and I take my hat off to that young fella. He's a natural, but he doesn't have a go. He's a bit shy, and if anyone got him on the microphone, it'd be an absolute blessing because he can commentate. But all these young O'Leary boys are going great, and I need a future. I need to just back away and do my thing. I'll go and commentate if I'm asked, and I'll present it to the best of my ability. And I need these young fellas to just be aware of that. It's a public sport, and we've got to present it to the public in the best possible manner.
There you have it. That was Pluto Castles, one of the best commentators we had in the game for years. I'll hand you back over to Jock Grills to bring you the action of the last chukka of the junior game final.
So Wandoan, they're still running away with it. It'll be Caitlin Brook, though, to take this one forward. Brook, she drives round the defence of Ella Myers, sees the post, puts it through. Goal time. Takes him to 9. Okay, ball goes in. No one's picked it up. Lauren Morton, she'll clean up the scraps. Drive on forward, looking for a number 1 in Caitlin Brook. She pushes past the defence of Jimmy Pobar. Gets to the quarterway now. Ella Myers, she's been left behind a little bit. The ball goes across into the racket of the number 1. So, Brook versus Myers. Tries to push round the front. Doesn't just try. She succeeds. Goal time. And that'll make it 10, double digits. They've hit double digits here on the main field.
Righto, ball in. Who's got it? Lauren Morton. Chick, lovely pick up there, Lauren Morton. She heads downtown looking for Brooke. Pass comes. Oh, a little bit too high. Look at the speed on this horse. Look at the speed on these two horses, I should say. Caitlin Brook, Ella Myers, they do battle once more. Here goes Brook, takes on the racket, out the side of the saddle, puts it through. takes them up to 11. Two great carries there from the number 2, Lauren Morton. Righto, out the back. Here goes Thornton. Picks it up now. Where's she going? She's heading the wrong way. She has to get back to the other end. Oh, here comes the defence of McFadden. Here's Brooke. She's been held up centre field by Myers. Thornton throws out the anchors. Oh, we've had a couple of hits there. Big stick work there from McFadden. Picks up. Here's Morton. Here she comes now. Goes round Brooke. McFadden on the grey. Goes downfield. Thornton, here comes. And that's time. That's the end of that one, ladies and gentlemen. Wandoan, they're the champions of the junior for 2018. Running out winners over Warwick 1. 24 goals to 10. That was a great game of junior polo cross. And the next one coming up